Hey everybody, Chris here from Tangle Tackle up in Manistee. Hey, happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas, whatever you say. Really all the same to me. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody's doing great and hope everybody has a great new year here. You know, that's just around the corner as well. Um, so I want to make a quick video for you guys. It's been a while since we've put anything online. We apologize. Busy season, on the lake, fishing all season. And then of course we have real jobs because we do have to pay the bills as well. So been a while, but been getting a lot of emails lately about a video or some information about meat rigs. um, I make a lot of the meat rigs for the boat. We use a lot of the Dreamweaver stuff as well, straight out of the package, usually with some hook upgrades, but really their stuff is fantastic. But I do make a lot of the custom stuff for the boat, and so getting a few emails looking for some information on that. So that's what I'm going to do here today. Go over a quick tutorial on how I make the meat rigs. Um, the teasers are the exact same setup that we use for our flies. So if you haven't seen our video on how to make your own salmon flies or how to tie your own salmon flies, hop back onto our channel there, take a look at that. Pretty simple to do. For our meat rigs, primarily we run a 3 teaser meat rig. So that's what we're going to do today. So you need three flies to start, some 50-pound mono, some Dreamweaver swivels, and I'm trying to think what else. We'll get into it. We'll figure that out as we go here. All right, stand by. All right, well, here we go. Like I said, some of the components you're going to need. Yeah, I know this is probably upside down. Maybe my hands are wrong in the video, but it's the best I got. I'm no professional videographer, or whatever the cool YouTube people call it, but we're gonna make do here. So, like I said, what we're gonna need is some flies. We're gonna start with. These are just a Mirage flat and a purple flat. Always a good combination. You're gonna need some 50-pound mono. You don't need fluoro for this, just straight out 50-pound. We usually use big game mono on that. Some Dreamweaver meatheads, which are available direct on their site, dreamweaverlures.com or teamdreamweaver.com. They got tons of great stuff on there. And just on that subject, they're coming out with some great new stuff this year. Some new custom divers, some new products, and we're hoping to be putting together a video on all that here real soon, as soon as they give us the green light. So stay tuned on that. But dreamweaverlures.com. So flies, swivels. We're going to need some good ball bearing swivels, and I get mine direct from Dreamweaver. The sizes that I use, excuse me, are the DS4s, which are a little bit smaller, and then the DS6 are the bigger ones. And I'm going to tell you, I've used tons of ball bearing swivels over the years. I've tried the really expensive, the really expensive ones. And the Dreamweaver swivels are, in my opinion, probably the best thing for your money out there. I think they're just as good as anything on the market and at a much less price. So check those out. But again, those sizes are the DS4 and the DS6. And then you're also going to need a barrel swivel. So to start, I've already made up my flies, and I've already cut these down. The length I like on my teasers for meat rigs are about 2¼ to 2½ inches. So what I'll do is I'll take a full fly, and they'll lay like that after I tie them. And I've got this little piece of PVC. And you don't have to do it this way. You can do it any way you want to. You can use a straw, or just eyeball it with a ruler or whatnot. But this works pretty easy for me. I'll just put it in the PVC like that, up to the line I got, then cut it off here at the end, and that gives me my teasers for my meat rigs. So I've got 3 of those cut down to size. I got these on chrome bullet heads. You can get all that from, all this you can get from purpletacoflysupply.com. They've got tons of stuff on there. You make up anything you want to. So we got the flies made up. Got my mono. So what I did, I stretched out a piece of mono, probably about 4 feet, 4 maybe 4½ feet long. I always like to have a little bit extra so I can make my ties. And on one end, and this will end up being the tail end, the trailing end, I've tied on a barrel swivel. So on that barrel swivel, I'm going to stack a single bead. You can get all the beads that you want at purpletacoflysupply.com. These are your standard 8mm beads. So I got that bead stacked on. I'm going to feed on my first teaser. And of course, like I said, that's going to be your tail or trailing teaser. So that sits right on that bead. Then about, I don't know, about 12 inches up or so. And I got to, hold on, I got to measure here. I know exactly what I like. 12 inches up, I'm going to put my second teaser. And the way I do this, there's a lot of ways you can do this, I guess. I've seen people use crimps and other methods. The way I like to do is I use a bead. Can't see very good in this light. So I'll run that down to my mark, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my mono, and I'm going to feed it back through the same way I just did. So that's going to put a loop around that bead, and it's going to hold it in place. And what I really like about this is it doesn't put a lot of extra stress on the line that crimps can. You know, salmon put enough stress on your line to begin with. I don't think we need to put anything extra on there. And then this gives me, you know, later customizable type options where I can move this length around if I want to. So about 12 inches up. So I got that line looped around there twice. And all I'm going to do is cinch that down. That's going to hold right there. I've never had one slip on me while we've been out fishing. So on top of that bead, I'm going to put my second teaser. Try to keep all that on camera for you guys. So, trailing teaser, 12 inches up. Middle teaser, and about 12 inches above that, I'm going to put my third teaser. And I'm going to use the same method I just did with the bead. I'm just going to feed that mono back through there. This is a pretty quick and easy way to do all this. And like I said, once you cinch that bead down, okay, it's there. It's not going to move. It's there. But if I loosen up that line a little bit, I can slide that around to where I want to. So I can go back and I can customize this meat rig anytime I want to. Now, I remember one day on the boat, we had one meat rig that was all jacked up. I mean, the distance between the teasers were probably like 5 inches. But that thing was just smacking fish all day long. So we went through and we were able to customize some of our other stuff, you know, to what the fish wanted, instead of having to go in and, you know, tying a whole new rig or two, you know, on the fly right there. So that's a nice option. So anyway, third teaser goes right on top of that third bead. So again, we got trailing teaser, 12 inches up, second teaser, another 12 inches up. Last teaser, and of course that's going to be the one that's cutting through the water first. You know, these will be cutting through the water in that direction. You know, anytime you tie these new flies, are going to be a little bit springy like that, but when they're in the water, they're going to lay down nice and flat. So all that. Now at 36 inches, I've heard other guys like 40, 45 inches, 48 inches. I really like 36 to 40 inches for my overall length, you know, so from my barrel swivel all the way up to the front. I like it about 36 inches because when I put on the meat head on the very end, it's going to add on another 12 inches. So the overall length of the whole rig is going to be, you know, pretty close to, you know, 45, 46 inches, somewhere in there, maybe even a little bit more. But it's your preference, what you like. Go out there and try whatever you like and experiment, have some fun. That's what's nice about making your own stuff is, you know, just have fun with it. Customize it, figure out what they want, and just give it to them. So at the top here at 36 inches to 38 inches, maybe 40 inches, I'm going to tie on that Dreamweaver DS6 swivel. And I'm going to do that now. I'm going to shut the camera off while I do that, save some time. Okay, swivel tied onto the front there. That's the Dreamweaver DS6. And I just use Palomar knots on this. I use Palomar knots on pretty much any place that I can. It's one of the strongest knots out there. And I've got the same Palomar knot, you know, back there on that trailing, that
trailing barrel swivel as well. So again, Palomar knot, barrel, first teaser, second teaser, third teaser, and at the front, ball bearing swivel, and that's of course that's what's going to hook onto your paddle or your spin doctor, or whatever type of rotator you're using there. And that's what's going to trail behind that, obviously. So at the tail end of this is where we're going to put the actual meat head. And I'm going to do that in a separate video because today is Christmas. I probably should get upstairs and do something here, have some dinner. But we'll get into the actual meat head itself, and we'll be using the Dreamweaver meat heads. And what I really like about this system is we're going to make this where this is also customizable. Where if you got a, say you're running that black, spotted black Dreamweaver head there, and on your other rig, you're running the blue green dotted Dreamweaver head, and that thing is just firing off. But similar teasers, you can flip that over where you can put that same meat head onto these teasers. You can change out any teaser pattern that you want with any meat head pattern that you want. So that's what I really like about this system. It's all interchangeable, customizable. And some companies out there, they make it where the teaser setup and the meat head setup are all one system, and not a big fan of that, and not faulting those guys at all. They make great stuff, but I just like something where I can keep changing if I need to keep changing. So we'll get into that here on the next video and how I tie that up. Really, we got, I think, about 3 different styles that we use on how we make our meat, our trailing meat rigs, on how we space that hook out from the meat head itself to the hook. There's some different trains of thoughts there. Dreamweaver used the surgical tubing, great system. We use a tournament hook system like we have in one of our other videos, which is a treble, and then the single octopus, which is a system that I really like. If those fish got on there, they're probably not coming off. And then another system that we just came up with last year that I'll go over a little bit more in the next video. It's kind of unique. I don't think I've ever seen any other boats using it, but something that we tried last year and had pretty good success with.
So hey, thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the views that we have on all our videos. We appreciate the comments. If you got something that you don't like, hey, feel free to throw that on there. We're always looking for a good criticism. If you just want to be mean, well, maybe save those comments for somebody else, or don't say them at all. But we're always looking for creative and constructive criticism. If you got something to say, hey, say it. We appreciate all the subscribers, all the likes, all the thumbs up we're getting. We really appreciate all that. We're not YouTubers in any way, but hey, it's nice to know that we're getting to an audience out there, or some people that maybe are appreciating what we're doing on here. So thank you very much. Happy holidays. Today is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year, and I'll see you here in a couple days with that follow-up video. And a quick shout out to all our friends at Dreamweaver. Great people there. All our friends at Costa Sunglasses. If you haven't tried Costa Sunglasses, give them a shot. I know we're going to be down at the Grand Rapids show here in March. We'll be at the booth a little bit, so come on out. Hey, just try a pair on. You'll be amazed at what they can do for you. And thanks to all the people at Purple Taco Fly Supply, and really all the people that have shown us support over the years. Our family, our friends. We couldn't do anything without all those people. So thanks again. Take care. Talk to you soon.